ever meet a girl, probably like school, maybe just out and about, you come across and try to ignore sometimes, or maybe try to walk away, but then they follow you and starts acting a little more weird? Or maybe you probably are a nice person and tries to talk to them, have a conversation with them, and then maybe they like you a little bit. They like you probably a little bit too much. They acting out in the ordinary. They say they like you, but you reject them, right? Because, nah, I'm good, G. And then they genuinely start tweaking out and going ballistic. We all been there, right? The reason I brought that up, because that story reminds me of a certain Sonic character that I recently come across. That is Rosy the Rascal. Now, out of context, from the outside looking in, before I, knew about her, I thought this was like an Amy clone. Kind of like an anti-Amy in a way, like how anti-Sonic, aka Scourge, is like Sonic, but a degenerate. I thought it was similar to that, but nah, it's wild. I don't know how, like, the original, because once again, I'm reading certain parts in the Archie comics. When I was reading this specific part for a video, she kind of like popped in and just made a name for herself right there. I know she is based off of like Amy, Sonic CD. I think she's based off that, which makes sense because the outfit and stuff. But I guess when they was coming up things for the Archie comics, I guess they was like, you know what? You know Amy, right? The sweet, lovable kind of simp for Sonic. Well, instead of having like classic Amy, let's just go ahead and switch things up. Make like a Mobius counterpart of Amy, call her Rosy, and make her psychotic, From what I've seen so far, yeah, that kind of looks like what's happening right now. It is so weird, but I love it. Now, from what I've read so far, I see that Rosy the Rascal despises heroes, hates anybody who gets in her way, and she likes Scourge. Yeah, she likes Scourge, just like how Amy likes Sonic. But once again, they're similar, but I feel like with Rosy, you crank that shit up times 10 and boom. Like, she is a literal crash out. She haunts Scourge for ignoring her.
Oh my God.
And like not even give her the time of day. He be with Fiona and shit, so he not worried about Rosy. And of course he got a side chick going after his ass. This is bizarre. Okay, so in the Archie comics, issue 193, we see Sonic is on a way to hunt Scourge. Him, Amy, and somebody else runs into Rosy, sitting on a throne like this, like it's Game of Thrones or some shit. And not gonna lie, she killing that pose, man. But she like, who the fuck these niggas in? And we realized that even when she was little, she had a thing for Scourge, but he ignored her. And she used some kind of magic to turn order just to get rejected again. Like, it's still not enough for her. What do you mean she made herself get order just for Scourge?
I beg your pardon?
Like, is somebody in her life to tell her, like, don't chase after this guy like that? He is not worth it. I thought Amy and Sonic X sometimes would be like a little bit too much for Sonic, but this is the next level of simp that I've seen. Sonic tries to pull a Luffy and try to recruit her to the squad to stop Scourge. And in Rosy's head, she's like, I do want to destroy him. But fuck all that. I want to destroy you too. And she goes fucking ballistic. She starts swinging, throwing that hammer like, oh, hell no. What the
Something is wrong with you.
Why are you attacking him? What did he do? I told you, she despises heroes and anybody that's not Scourge. And even then, she still wants to destroy Scourge. This girl is Cocoa Puff. Crazy as fuck. She is the embodiment of this.
Niggas think I'm fighting to save the day, but really, nigga, I just like to fight.
I was busting out laughing reading this. And she like dead ass tries to attack Sonic, and he trying to like say, hey, chill out, bro. We're going after the same person. He's trying to like stop all this, but nah, she said since he's Sonic's too, she hates Sonics in general, whether it's Scourge or this Sonic, she'll destroy him. She's a lost cause at this point, so it doesn't matter what kind of talking Sonic would do to her. He gotta like, avoid her to get the Scourge quick, but she is not having it. She is going off, and Amy tries to talk to her too, but she then says, Rosy said she's breathing, so that's close enough. And then they both attack each other like, what the fuck? Yes, bro. Even though it was quick, I just remember this moment. I like, dude, this is one of the craziest. Not only is she a simp, she's a crash out, psychotic, and she has a weapon in her hand. People like that, you might want to take away their weapon. You know what I'm saying? Or else shit like this will happen. She starts spazzing out on everybody. But I love her. She's definitely one of my favorite characters in the Archie comics already. I wish she was like featured more because we need like more crash outs and crazy characters in Sonic. This one was hilarious. I think she's only like Archie canon, not like game canon, but still, like it was funny as hell. Oh, and also I recommend you check out this video with voiceover for Rosy the Rascal. Link down below in the description. It is very good. Like, I imagine her voice would be like this, and the way she was like singing, all the emotion she had in this comic issue, I think it was brought to life in this video. Who knows when we're gonna get Rosy the Rascal animated. And I think the closest thing got to her is Surge maybe, which is funny because I always compare Surge to Scourge. But nah, it's something about Rosy that's different. Like, she genuinely was proposed to like be on the team to stop Scourge, and she said, "Fuck it, everybody go down in this bitch."
Everybody going down in this bitch.
Really, she definitely is on one though, cause she was handling niggas like, bro, they had to like find out different ways to avoid her, cause she is kind of like that in a way with that little spiky ass hammer. You know, Amy and the hammers, both of them are strong as fuck with their hammers, but still, like, this is definitely like a killing type of weapon. So she is wild for having this. She really like 6'9" at this point, cause she walked shit down, like literally, bro. And I seen Amy fans say, and I agree with them, they say that the reason people hate Amy a lot is Rosy. Like, that's the reason y'all hate Amy, is literally Rosy, not Amy herself. And yeah, I agree, because this is like, I know you say Amy's a simp sometimes.
Hey, you're not Sonic!
Do too much. She just like Sonic, you know what I'm saying? It's lovable. It's not like no crazy shit. This is beyond obsessive. I still can't believe she deadass made herself get older just to simp and go after Scourge.
Yeah.
Like, she is obsessed with him. It's wild. But yeah, people in the fandom still love Rosy. They wish she would, you know, be in more stuff. And I agree too. Only thing we got right now is fan art, really, of her. And these are pretty damn good fan art. Love to see it. And mods, of course. You know, Sonic fans will find a way to make somebody mods in different games. So y'all know how the fandom rocks at this point. They are creative as hell, and they will find a way. I know it's more moments that I probably didn't cover this video, like how acting when she actually met Scourge again, which was funny, and how she technically beat Amy because she destroyed her hammer and mock it in her face, tease her about it, while also dropping this robot. Hey, bro, she was tearing shit down. Now, it wasn't like dominant as like, well, Scourge, or what happened later, but still, it was definitely a hiccup for these guys. I see somebody else say she's like the Harley Quinn of Sonicverse, and perfect example. But yeah, that is it for this video regarding not Amy, see, I already get them confused. Rosy, the Rascal character, this is still one of the craziest Sonic characters I've seen, and there are actually a good amount of Sonic characters that are kind of, you know, a little bit cuckoo, you know what I'm saying? I will, trust me, I think I said it before, I am going to talk about this whole arc. Yeah, I'm going to cover this in the future video. I can't wait. This is one of the most bizarre arcs I've read. Or I guess sagas. I don't know how you call it in American terms. I think it's sagas. Nah, I like to say arcs. You know, I'm an anime guy. But anyways, yeah, I'm going to cover this in the future. That is it. Hope you enjoyed. Like the video and comment down below your thoughts about Amy and Rosy as a character. So yeah, subscribe. Love y'all. I'm out. Peace. Oh, whoa.